Anyway, hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I thought it'd be a fun little get to know me to go through the meaning and story behind all of my tattoos and piercings and what I will be getting hopefully very soon with my next ones. So let's get started. So the first piercing, started off with a piercing, and it was when I was 9 years old. I'd been begging my mum to have my ears pierced because everyone was getting them done and I'd been wanting them done for so long, and she finally caved, and on my 9th birthday I went and got them done at Claire's. However, I had really bad problems with them because I wanted the fancy multicoloured flowers, which if anyone has had those flowers knows not to get those flowers. I don't know a single person who had them that didn't have a problem with them. So I was really nervous. I've been terrified of needles my whole life, and they could clearly see that I was really nervous. So for them to get me to calm down, they were making me laugh. They did both ears at the same time, but because I was laughing, one of them went in dodgy. So instead of going straight through, I was giggling and then did an even bigger nervous laugh when it went in. It, like, one ear went straight through and the other ear went on a kind of like a diagonal, like a swoop kind of thing. So when I went to change them, I had something where I had to take my earrings out for a weekend, and then when it came to putting a new set in, which I was so excited for, to be able to change my earrings for the first time, and then I couldn't get it back in, and I was screaming. My dad was trying to force it through, and I was like, Dad, it's not going through, what the hell? Obviously in 9-year-old talk, I wouldn't have said what the hell. I had such bad issues with them, like it hurt for so long. I refused to wear earrings for like years. Like I just didn't want anything to do with it because I was just like so annoyed that they'd gone so wrong, and obviously we'd had to make a new hole because it had gone in wrong and we couldn't get it. So yeah, I steered clear of getting any sort of piercings or anything for so long. And then everyone started getting their bellies done and their tongues done, and they had them all going up the ear, and I was like, I really want this, but I'm terrified. So for ages I wanted these but still stayed clear. So I didn't actually get any piercings for, God, 12 years? How old am I now? 21. Yeah, about 12 years. Oh my God, that's so long. That's over half my life. Anyway, so the next thing I got was actually my tattoos. I refused to get any piercings. I was too nervous, and I wanted someone to come and get them with me, but I was too scared and blah, 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 a whole nother story. The next thing I actually got was my 3 tattoos. I got them all done at the same time. So I always said if I got tattoos, it would be something that was really meaningful and that I made sure I really wanted. So this one on my wrist was the first one that was done. So everyone knows the story behind this one. It's just a reminder to stay strong and everything's fine, and just to keep going. That one is just a nice one to look down at and like remind myself, I've got through this much, I can get through it again. So that's what that one is. The next one she did was the one behind my ear. So that one is the constellation for the star sign Cancer, because I'm really into astrology. I'm so sorry, I've got a really itchy nose. This room gives me allergies because I never have any sort of allergies or anything anywhere else. Anyway, beside the point, my tattoo. So this one, I've always been fascinated with the stars and the moon, and like how you've got this star sign that's so personal to you. Like, I'm a Cancer sun, Gemini moon, Leo rising. So I've just always had this fascination with everything that the stars like can bring to you and how accurate everything seems to be. And if it's not accurate, you're not doing it right. You need to find out your moon and your rising. Get an app for it. Yeah, so I got the constellation because I didn't want it. Cancer's like the worst one because you either have the word cancer written on you, which no one wants, or you have the symbol, which looks like a 69, which again, I don't want that on my body. Or it's a crab. I don't want any of them things. So I looked up the constellation because obviously it's the stars that draw to me, and like the moon is like my ruling planet object thing. So I got the little crescent moon by the little constellation. It's fine line, so it's like not as noticeable. Like everyone always like says, oh my god, you've got a tattoo, and I'm like, yeah, I've had it a while, because they don't notice it, because obviously your hair covers it. Got ones that I plan to be able to hide, because obviously doing what I do at uni, they want you to be a blank canvas, so I had to be able to have ones that could be easily hidden or covered up. So the final tattoo I've got for the minute is one that as soon as it happened, I knew I wanted to get. So I lost my granddad at the start of COVID, and the last card he sent me was like a card that he managed to write just before. So like my 20th birthday, it was just over a week before, and it was like the last card he'd written, and I was like, this means more to me than anything. So I knew from the moment I got that card, that was what I wanted. If I got any tattoo in my whole life, it was going to be him writing. But the card he sent, because he was in hospital and he was so shaky, he couldn't write it. So I didn't want people to think, oh, is the tattoo artist just rubbish? Because it was almost illegible. Like I knew it was him, but people might just think, oh, the tattoo artist wasn't very good. So I got the card from before that, a Christmas card that he'd written me, and got the last little bit that said lots of love, granddad, and then I put his date of birth and the year of his passing, and that just means that I always have him with me. I also have him as a teddy bear. His middle name was Henry. So this is little Henry. It's made out of a couple of his shirts, and this and the tattoo are just some of the most meaningful things to me, because like he was the first person that I lost that was like someone that was in my life every day. Like every week would go and he'd always be there, and he was the first person. So I knew, and like my mom doesn't like tattoos, she doesn't like piercings. No one in my family has them except for me. So she never really wanted us to get tattoos, but I knew from the moment I went to her and I was like, Mum, this is what I've got to do. I've got to do this tattoo because I can't not. I have to have him with me. Like I got those tattoos in August of 2021. So yeah, a long time since my first ear piercings. And then I was like, you know what, if I can do that, if I can get tattoos, if I can get COVID jabs every like few weeks by the seams of it, because they came around so quick. If I can do that, I can do anything. So I was like, you know what, I've always wanted my belly button doing. I've always wanted it. Let's just do it. I keep seeing my housemates have them and they just look gorgeous, and they have all these dangly like snakes and like flowers, and I'm just like, I need that in my life. Like I need it. So me and my other housemate, we just went, you know what, screw it, we're gonna go get our bellies done. So we went. It was the last day before we were going home for the October half term. So we didn't have to dance for a week. We weren't going to get it all sweaty and infected in dance classes. We weren't going to catch it on our leotards. So yeah, we went and got it. I had to use the numbing cream. They had like a cooling spray that you put on, and it still hurts, so I don't think it works that well. He was really nice, and like I've been in love with it. Have had a few problems, not because anything therefore, I just kept forgetting to clean it. So I've still not changed it. I should have been able to change it by now. I run a really nice dangly one that like comes down, maybe a Playboy one. I don't know, let's see what happens. So belly button was October 21, and then November 21, I had my seconds done and my cartilage, because my mate from uni was retraining at Claire's. So I know I had problems with these ones when I was younger, which did make me nervous to go back to Claire's, but it was free, she was training, so I was like, what's the worst that can happen? Obviously you hear about if you use a gun for your cartilage it can shatter. Like obviously it hurts. I'm not gonna sit here and say, oh my god, it didn't hurt. Like it's fine, it's manageable. But yeah, because I wanted silver, because I wear a lot more silver than I do gold, I had to have, so this one's pink, this one's a light blue, and this one's a dark blue. They didn't have any matching ones left, so they're all different colours, but I don't mind it because I think it looks quite cool. So I have a blue ear and then I have a pink ear. So I got them done a couple months ago, and it seems that I keep getting like new things every couple months, so I'm due a new one. So what I want next is, I kind of want my thirds doing. I didn't leave much gap though. And then I want, when this one's healed, this one should be healed in a month. So then I want my second helix doing. And then I want my inner helix on this side and my tragus doing. But everyone says that the tragus hurts the most. But my housemate just repierces hers and just pops it through. So I feel like if she can do that, I can get it done with a needle. I don't think I'd get it done with a gun again, just because it would be so close. and I think it would be a bit riskier. But I just want the double ring, like an orbital type thing. I was thinking about getting my nose done as well, but I've heard about people's noses collapsing and that kind of freaks me out a bit. So we'll see. If you think I'd suit a nose person, let me know in the comments, because I need opinions and I don't know what side I'd have it. I feel like this side. But comment down below if you think I would or wouldn't, because I actually genuinely do need help on that. And then I also want to get a couple more tattoos. I want one here that I haven't quite decided on. There was a few nicknames that I had as a child that would be cute just to have there, like a little thing that means it. And then I want matching ones with a couple of my friends from back home that we're in talks of getting. And then I want a little one just on like the inside of my finger, but finger ones like wear off really easily and you have to get them redone. So I'm kind of in the air about that one. But yeah, I will do an update video in like probably like in the summer, because I'll probably have them all by then. And yeah, I'll get back to you on that one. But until then, make sure you like and subscribe to my channel. Leave a comment below on any other videos you want to see. And until next time, as always, stay safe and I will see you soon. Bye.